World of Tanks Onslaught is a new game mode for World of Tanks. It's like ranked battles, 7 versus 7, limited number of maps. There's a few combat reserves, which means you can do artillery strikes and a few other things. You can heal your hit points while you're playing if you have that, like heavy tanks can do it. And there's a new spotting combat reserve where you can spot all the enemy tanks for 3 seconds, no matter where they are on the field. So the rewards are okay. You've got this turbo booster, a training manual, 4,000 bonds, 4 million silver. You've got some personal reserves, 24 directives, which is always good. This is worth, whatever, 500,000. And there are rental tanks that you can win, which includes the IS-4, the Patton, and the Badger. And there's a lot of skins and decals and things like that. You don't win the tank, you win a rental tank for the Badger, the Patton, and the IS-4. And we've got Fog of War, which in their definition means you don't know who is on the enemy team until they've been spotted. These are the maps. You got capture points. Artillery means if you capture that, it takes like 10 seconds to capture it. You can call in an artillery strike. They're worth it, at least according to the demo video. In the demo video, it does, 500 plus damage. Talking about tier 10 tanks. And the one that looks like a radar tower allows you to spot the whole enemy team for 3 seconds. So obviously, that's going to be better at the beginning of the game when there's more enemy tanks in the game. And it's got a cap and like an encounter battle with the two spawns. There's a bunch of different maps. They've changed some of the maps. For example, you can drive down off of the ridge over here, and over here at they put some buildings at the capture point for the artillery. So they have made some changes to the maps. And for example, in the cities, they might have removed some of the rubble or put some extra buildings so that it's easier to capture the point. It is ranked battles. There's actually a lot of different things. You've got the prestige points. You've got the vehicle roll. Everyone who's playing has a similar rank score to you. So you're never going to have a game against someone who has a different score compared to you. And the same with platooning. You can only platoon with people who have a similar score. When you play, I guess it's during the countdown timer, you can switch your vehicle, switch your loadout, and you can play tech tree tanks tier 10 and what they call a collectible vehicle. For example, the FV215B and the FV215B 183 and the Foch 155 might be collectible vehicles because they gave them to people if you had already owned it. But something like an Object 260, it doesn't say if you can use it or not. I'm going to guess you can't. And the Chieftain, you probably can't either. You can play as a platoon of 7. It's a 7 versus 7 game, so you can get 7 of your friends to play on the same team. It is a ranked system. They've got these different tiers, and they've got progressive styles, which means that as you increase to each level, you get a little bit added to the style. They talk about something that has charges, activity charges. They're not clear with what it is, but if you stop playing or you don't perform, you lose them or something like that. Okay, so that's the game, and it is, I don't know the time period, but it's more than one day. Maybe it's a couple weeks. It says weekdays, weekends, so they do have a little bit of a schedule, and it says over here October 12th through November 20th, which is about 6 weeks. Yeah, you know what? I think that it could be fun. It's like whatever they called the I don't remember what they called that 7v7 battle mode that was only on for a short time. It looks it looks like it could be fun. I'm probably not going to play. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.